Hey y'all, welcome to Clutch News. If this is your first time, oh, it's just not my phone. I'm trying to swipe up. If this is your first time on Clutch News, let us know where you are and what your name is and what your specialty is. Hello, y'all. I'm on my iPad and I be thinking it's my phone and it's not, and I have to swipe a different way. Hello, good morning, Dolitha. Hello to everyone. Hello, Miss Lincoln. Hey, Miss Tracy. Hello to everyone. Hi, how is everybody doing? Welcome to Clutch News. Make sure you share the video once you enter. If you need to know anything about me, tap the screen, click the link. It's all there. Now y'all know I usually give it a little bit of time, but my inbox was blowing up. And I seen it for myself as well, okay? So hello to everyone. Welcome to everyone who's joining. This is Clutch News. Clutch News usually happens every Monday between 12 and 6 p.m. I am your business consultant, your educator, your helper, your motivator, all of that good stuff. I am none other than D. Smith. So welcome. On this live, we agree to disagree respectfully. We like to hear everyone's points of perspective. This is an interactive live, so share, help one another, all of those good things. But one thing we don't do is disrespect. Let me put that disclaimer out there. So welcome to everyone. I was eating popcorn. I feel like I'm about to choke. Okay. So, I've seen this uproar, and I chat with some of my nail friends, and you watch certain people, certain companies, and nobody knows, everybody makes mistakes. That's number one. So I want to put that out there. We understand that everybody makes mistakes. We completely understand that. And mistakes are for you to learn from. Some mistakes we ask, how could you possibly have done that? How, Sway? How? Okay? So I'm not here to bash anybody, but at the same time, we're going to talk about this because it happens much too often. So if you don't know, there was a company, and I might have seen the company or the people prior. They were not some people that I follow. There was a post that was made. I'm sorry, I was eating them popcorn. There was a post that was made. Okay? This post was made, and this was the picture. That's the picture. Okay? That's the picture. Y'all see it? That's the picture. Now, either this was Photoshop or painted. You had the opportunity to learn from, who was it? I don't want to call no, what was it, Gucci? I can't remember, so don't let me lie. You had the opportunity to learn from numerous brands that you probably wear or, heard of, whatever. And this is what you do. This is what they did. Now, from my understanding, you were trying to promote a product. Okay? Now, this is my thought process, and please join in. This is my thought process. How you gonna promote any type of product when you can't, you can't even see that. You can't see it. And to all of my queens and kings who are this dark, your skin is beautiful. I don't care what it is. But for them to do it was disrespectful. Like, and my thing is, if y'all was gonna do it, why all three of y'all ain't do it? Why didn't all three of you do it instead of two of you? Why not? I'm just asking questions. I ain't bashing. I ain't disrespecting. I am asking questions. Now, and then, as a nail professional, if I'm looking for products, I can't even see the product. You should have zoomed in on the product. You should fire your photographer. Okay? So this is the picture that everybody is talking about. So these are the questions that I have. That's the picture. Boom. We got the picture. So immediately when I go to see if the picture is still on the page, it's gone. The picture is gone, which I knew it was going to be gone. Absolutely, it's going to be gone. Picture gone. But here's the apology to us. Here's the apology. I don't buy from them. But here's the apology to any colored person that got any type of color to their skin. Dear everyone, first of all, we want to thank you for all of the support that you have given us in the past 2 years. Starting off as a small team, we are so thankful for everyone that has liked and support our pages up until now. And we know that we owe you an explanation and an apology for what happened. This afternoon, a new team member in our team who was in charge of contents of our Instagram posted and edited a photo of two said persons, whoever them two people is, in blackface, which was racist and insensitive. We do not in any way think it was okay and acceptable to do so. It is all faults on our parts that we entrusted a member who was not culturally aware enough to handle our social media. We understand that this was offended. I'm reading what they said. This was offended and hurt a lot of people that has trusted and followed us. We do not have any excuse for the mistake of our team. We are truly sorry for our action and would humbly ask that you give us a chance to learn and be better next time. That's what it say. Now, good. You doing your damage control. You're doing your damage control because you allowed this picture to come out. That's damage control, right? Right. Now, so you blame all the fault on one person, but the two said people in the picture, if this was paint that they have on, the people in the picture, you the original two team members, y'all didn't think that was incorrect. And if it's not paint and it is Photoshop, didn't nobody else see this before it went on Instagram? Nobody else said, hey, look at this. Is this okay? Can you even see the products that we holding in our hand? Nobody said anything about that. Got it. Okay, cool. Okay. So then I go read the comments because I want to know. They said it was Photoshop. And somebody said, that's some good Photoshop. You got some major Photoshop skills. Your Photoshop good. Okay, so they said it was Photoshop. Fine. So then I go to the comments. I can still go to the comments because the comments are up. I go to the comments and I read the comments. Of course, most of the comments saying, most of the comments saying, hey, this is wrong. This is not right. Blase, blase, blase. We black people, we basically, you have all of this support from us. Not saying they don't have support from nobody else, but this is what we're talking about right now. And this is what you do. How can somebody not be culturally aware, especially, I don't know what type of Asian descent they are, but you probably are looked down on at some part in your life or in your culture. So how can one not be all, you know what I'm saying? How can you just not know that, this is probably a no-no? How? It's possible, but how? Okay. So then recently, they edited the post. They edited their post to add a telephone number for you to call and say what they could do to make this right. From me to you, you can't make this right. You got to ride this one out, sweetie. It can't be made right. You can't make it right. You do your damage control, and I don't know if their apology is not authentic. I don't know if it's the truth. I don't know that. But my thing is, how do you have two additional people that's been on your team that are probably culturally aware, since that's the game you playing, that are probably culturally aware if it was paint and didn't say nothing? If it was, who edited this? Didn't nobody check this? Fine. So then you get in the comments and you read the comments. It has 230 comments at this point. Ooh, they turned the comments off. That's okay. I screenshot it. Got it. They turned the comments off. No worries. No worries. No worries. No worries. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? No worries. I think I got some comments. I had some comments, guys. I do. No worries. So they saying fake apology. The sad part is that some people that are black will still continue to support them no matter what they did. And then it's one person on here that said that they made a mistake and we should forgive them for their mistake. A mistake they did make. Will people forgive them? Possibly some people will. But this is a mistake you need to feel the aftermath, because it is 2020. It ain't no way you coming to America not knowing how this racist stuff go. There is no way. It's almost impossible. It's still room for error, but it is almost impossible for you to come to America, or if you was born here, and know that the black dollar don't run the world. Point blank, period. I don't care what you say. I don't care. It don't matter. The black dollar run the world. It does. And y'all thought it was okay. And then the thing about it is, was it a setup? Whoever edited the photo supposedly, since they want to put the blame on someone else, is it possible that someone set this up? Is that a possible? I mean, because I've looked at this in every way. Y'all know I really don't go live on stuff like this right here immediately. And, but my messages was overflowing with it. Hey, have you seen this? Have you seen this? And I did see it. I actually saw it for myself before, literally before the messages started to come in. And then, of course, on the post, you got people saying, hey, where's the picture? Where's the picture? You snatched the picture down. But see, this is what I tell y'all. When you play with social media, you get burned. Because people, before they even took that picture down, people had screenshotted it. And now that picture will never go away. It will never go away. You know why? Because I got it. Thousands, if not millions of other people got it. And they shared it and they tagged it to their page. So let me get in the comments. Very sickness. So why they posted the pic if it was unacceptable? So what people are saying in the comments, they wanted to know if this was the edited version. Let me see the unedited version. Because what they started to do was to reply to a lot of people in the comments. And basically the only thing that they were saying was the same thing that they put in the apology. It was just a shorter version. Like, we know it was insensitive. We apologize. Blah, 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 blah. Now, one thing about this. One, it was absolutely wrong. Two, if you've ever done anything, you can learn from their damage control. They doing damage control. If it's going to work, I'm not sure. But this is how you do damage control, okay? They replying to people. They done shut the comments off. They doing their damage control. Now, will it work? I don't know. But they're just wrong. There is no way you could get around that. So, yeah. Did you find out the company? Yeah, it's on Instagram. They posted it. It's their Instagram page. It ain't nobody else's Instagram page. Now, what they were promoting, if it's their product or if it was another brand product, I don't know, because you can't see, because the thing like this and their faces like this, so I don't know. And yeah, so my thing is, I don't really know who they are, because I'm trying to figure out, is the lady in the picture, is this her company? Or is that I don't, so basically they're asking for the unedited picture. They said it's not paint. They did not paint their bodies like that. It was edited. Now, I just glanced over at this picture and I see a patch in this person's neck, okay? Now, I don't know. I'm not a Photoshop person, so I don't know if it was Photoshop or not. But even if it was Photoshop, who okayed it? To say, hey, usually when you shooting stuff on Instagram, you saying, hey, you think I should put this on Instagram? Is this okay? Do you like it? Do I need to change anything? So they're placing the blame on another person. This unsaid name person. So in the comments, they want to see the unedited photos and they want to know, was the person fired? Just like that lady that got on there and said whatever she said, whether she said niggas or whether she said nakers, CNN went playing with her. Deuces. You should have learned from that. This just happened. That just happened, and you post this picture. Okay, y'all deserve all that y'all finna get, because see, you gonna stop playing. You gonna understand that it's not a game. Now, will they still get continued support? Absolutely. I actually hope that this is a real learning lesson. If it was indeed a true accident, I hope it's a good learning lesson for them. I don't wish bad upon nobody company, but when you do things that are like this, you learn from it. And people like to say that the black community ain't got no money. We don't like to tell. We run the world, and I don't care what you say. And that's from D. Smith unapologetically. We run the world. I don't care how you feel about it. It ain't no disrespect to nobody else. We run the world. The beauty industry, $1. And if people understand that if you don't want nobody to have nothing and do nothing, don't support them. It's other companies. If you want a black-owned company, find a black-owned company. If you don't want a black-owned company, there are other companies who don't disrespect people. It's a plethora of companies. A lot of them. But this right here is just disrespectful. It's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. It's a disgrace. A disgrace. Instagram names. Thank you guys for sharing the video. Always right around Black History Month. Family posts Black and people of color nail supplies in this live. Here are a few. Yeah, there are more. So my thing is, if you want to support Black owned, then that's fine. But there are also non-Black owned companies that's not disrespecting us like that. There are not. And at this day and age, you just can't tell me that you don't know, that you can't even say that you don't know that racism exists. You can't say that, because there is racism in every culture. In every ethnic background. And I was talking to a friend, and I don't know how true it is, but I was talking to a friend, and she stated she have a lot of Asian friends, and she says that, you know, mostly Vietnamese do nails, and she said as Vietnamese, Chinese people look down on them. How true that is, I don't know. But so I say that to say that even in whatever aspect of Asian you are, I'm sure somebody in your country think you're doing some type of disgrace or something that you should not be doing. I'm sure of it. The same 3 people keep coming out, so I think they are the owners, but I don't know. Yes, it is the same. So this is what I was trying to say. So one of these people, the 2 guys that are in the blackface, the 2 guys, they're a part of the original team. The person in the middle, I don't know who the person in the middle is, and they keep playing the blame game. I'm sorry, I'm over it. This is my thing. Y'all had to have a creative meeting to say, hey, I want this photo shoot to look like this. So even at that point, nobody said, hey, no, I don't think we should put black faces on. Now, if you want to be tan, you can go get a spray tan and look darker, but I don't think we should be completely black faced. At least not only 2 of y'all. What you doing? Like, how? And I get that our skin is beautiful. I get it. I completely understand that my skin is beautiful and flawless. I understand that you want to have my skin tone. I get it. I got you. And it's okay. Thank you. But that right there, nah. I don't know what they was going for, because whatever it is, it was not good. I'm not going to call it horrible, because everything, well, it is horrible. I take it back. It's horrible. I'm going to be truthful. Because everything that we do will not be what we want it to be. Whether it's photo shoots, this, that, and other. But whoever posted this, you can't even see what they selling. You can't even see what they pushing. It's like me saying, here, I'm selling some glitter, and this is all you see in the picture of me holding it like this. Well, what's the white thing? What are you doing? So outside of you painting these people or photoshopping these people's face black, this red and green acrylic, you have to be zoomed in to see it. And did y'all see he had a brush in his hand right here? Like, how? You can't even see that. And so, and I know there will be somebody to say, oh, we fall for the trap every time. They do it for publicity because they think that all publicity is good publicity. So now everybody that didn't know about them, they're going to either go follow them, or they're going to call them and cuss them out, or they're going to get in their comments. We get it. But in the nail industry, I believe that some people are afraid to speak out about the stuff that go on with dealing with racism within the industry, rather, you know what I'm saying, whatever you trying to do. But I'm not one of them people. I'm not one of them people. And it was wrong. And sometimes I don't say some things because sometimes you go to bat for certain things, and then everybody in the background be like, oh, okay, hoorah, 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 we're not going to do it again. And here they go in a single file line going right back over there. Right back. Don't let this be the case. Let them feel the burn. Let them feel what they did. Let them feel it. Let them feel it, because guess what? If it was you, you would feel it. Think about if that was you. What would happen if that was you? What would happen if that was you? You would feel it. You would feel it. Understand me and hear me when I say it. You would feel it. And you would feel it to the point you would probably have to shut your business down. Understand that. So don't think, oh, they just photoshopped and painted, blase, blase, blase. No. Understand that we allow them as being whoever they are, and sometimes it even be your own. We allow them to do certain things. But if it was you and they control you gonna feel that. You gonna feel that. You gonna feel it the day after. Might probably years after, especially if you ain't got no damage control. But see, some of us want to run around and only know how to do nails. Not even only know how to do nails, only know how to do designs. But when you post the reckless stuff that some of y'all post on the internet, stuff like this can happen. But see, when it's you, don't nobody care. They're gonna go on to the next person because they ain't care about you no how. So even you should take this as a lesson, because if it is you, if it was me, we get done differently in the industry. And you also have to handle it differently in the industry. I don't know if y'all know that, but I know it firsthand. But see, I don't play with nobody when it comes to that. Don't care who you are. I don't play. So if you didn't know, I am telling you, in the industry, in certain places, you can be treated differently because you are who you are. Absolutely. Been there, done that. But I let you know on the spot, I'm not it. I'm not it. You're not going to play with me, not in my face. You won't. No. And this right here is playing in faces all day. You playing in people's face all day. All day. That's what you're doing. You playing in people's face all day. And y'all see this spot right here? Hold on. Y'all see this spot right here? This is what makes me think that it was painted. It's a spot right here that makes me think it was painted. But I'm not going to go back and forth with you. Whether it was painted, whether you patted it on with some makeup, whether you sprayed it on, whether you photoshopped it on. I don't care how you did it. It was wrong. And if you are apologizing and you lying, you still wrong. So this is a solid lesson. I don't care if you black, blue, purple, yellow, orange. This is a lesson. Don't do stuff like this. Be careful about what you put on the internet. Even when y'all talking about these clients, you better be careful. This no screenshot. Oh, we can't screenshot. It don't say can't nobody screenshot. Screenshot works on whoever snapped them that power button and that side button and hit it. They got it. So I'm not even going back and forth to say whether it was painted or not. It was wrong. And I need y'all to understand that you control businesses. And that's what I try to get y'all to understand as nail professionals working. Your clientele controls it. Because at the end of the day, they paying you to do something for them. Y'all paying them, or whomever their customers are paying them to get a product. Can they go somewhere else? Yes. Can your customers go to another salon? Yes. But why do you deal with these certain people? Why? A convenience. Maybe it's hard to find, not impossible, hard to find the product that you're looking for. I've done it. I don't buy certain brands. I don't buy certain brands because you're disrespectful. And if you disrespectful and you can't do certain things after, now me, because I am a business person and I understand that there is growth, and as you grow, you have growing pains, I'll give any business numerous chances. Numerous. Do you understand me? Numerous chances. Because I want somebody to do the same for me. Numerous chances. You know, on little stuff, something like customer service and stuff like that, I give you numerous chances. But stuff like this right here, you gone. Done. Over. No more. Say no more. Say no more. I hope they can come back from it. I do. But everything, whatever they get from this, you deserve that. You deserve it. Oh, yeah. You deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve that. You deserve all of that. Because it's not right. It's not. It is not right. It's just not. And the sad part about it is they gonna do it, and I bet you by 2 months from now, somebody else gonna pull something off that's racist. And guess what? A lot of this stuff, y'all let happen. You know why I say you let it happen? Because you take your dollar, and you can do what you want with your money. By all means, it's yours. You work hard for it. You probably had to deal with a nasty attitude, some crusty feet. You probably had to do a whole lot to get that money. And you take it back to the same person that disrespect you. It's kind of like when people come to us to get their nails done and their nails crooked, but they questioning what we're doing. But you just came from over there and it's messed up. So why are you complaining with me? We let them do it because you take your money back to the same place that messed you over, disrespects you continuously. Now, by all means, if they're trying to gain, if they're campaigning and they want racial people, those racist people, those people may support them. Maybe they trying to target a whole new market. I don't know what their business model is and nothing like that. You understand? I don't know. But if that's what they're targeting, that's what they're going to get. But this also shows you that you hear a lot of people say, like, sometimes you ever look at your social media and you try to wonder why the stupid stuff go viral. Stupid stuff go viral because we make it go viral. People on social media share it by trying to show the stupidity to somebody else, and before you know it, this person is viral. I'm sure this is viral, but I hope and pray that it's viral for the right reason. I hope it went viral to say, no, we're not going to support this. We're not going to support. I'm not going to give you this green money that came from a black or colored individual to go in your non-colored pockets. So I'm going to hope it went viral for the right reason. 2020, it's time to shut it down. This industry is something different. I always give chances too, but I'm not sure if I get new. No. You won't. You can. When you. No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I know that you don't get numerous chances. This is why I'm telling you, put yourself in their place, because if it was you, I guarantee you wouldn't get no chance. You would probably have to shut your business down. And let's be real about it. Let's be serious about this. Y'all know I don't come on here and give y'all no foo-foo, ooh la la. I don't do all that. It is what it is. And you can agree, you can disagree, and I can still respect you, and we can kiki and chop it up and move along. I get it. I got it. But if it was you and you were the one that didn't dominate the industry on the service side, no, absolutely not. Nope. Nope. Not a chance. Not a chance. You don't even be given another chance working with chemicals, and chemicals, it ain't all your fault. So imagine if you did something like this. Imagine if you did it. What would happen? God, please. Please. Not even. Let me get in the comments. Hello to everyone that's joining. So many others to buy from, it is. Definitely painted. Thank you. I say it all the time, but some pretend that color doesn't play a role in their game. It does. It absolutely does. It does play a role. And me personally, I've seen it. I've handled it firsthand. If you find you an older mentor, somebody who, you know what I'm saying, been in the industry. Y'all know now I go to the shows, I do the shows. So that was where I really, really first experienced it. And it's different when you young. It's always been different because I'm always the baby of whatever I'm doing. I don't care what it is. I'm always the baby. And some people, they can't handle you. It's not because you've done anything to them. It won't be because you've done anything to some people. Just can't handle you. They can't. And that's the truth of it. Some people don't know how to take you. Some people can't take us. So I've dealt with that, for most of my career as being a young person in the industry who put in the time and the effort to know the things that I know, paid a lot of time for time and money for my education. So in certain instances, I have had people to say to me, you young, how you know what I'm saying? Like, I've experienced that. But as far as the racism thing, I've experienced that as well, and I experienced it on a level I guess the person thought I was gonna play with them. Nope. I can keep it cute. Y'all know that I remain professional. I keep it cute with you the first time, but if I ever have to address it again, it's not gonna be cute. So I don't play when it comes to that, because just like I treat you with respect, I demand respect. You don't have to like me, but respect, that's due to anybody. So, because of the different levels of discrimination, like, you got age discrimination, you got race discrimination, you got weight discrimination, you have all sorts of things. And age is one that I've dealt with mostly. Being of this wonderful skin that I'm in, I possibly have, but it's probably something like, I've experienced it prior and probably didn't know it or didn't think of it as that, because certain things I move along. But when you sit and you play in my face and I see it, I cut it off. I stop it. So, but yeah, like in the industry, yeah, it can be. But, some people think that, this is something that I have to get. This is something that I have to do to get where I want to be. And that may be the case for you. If you think you should let somebody do that should be the case for me. And I think, in my aspect, I was one of the people who went to the companies to try to get on as a company ambassador, and do certain things certain ways. And it wasn't working. So when it don't work, I make my own way. I don't wait for nobody. And that's the difference in a winner and those that don't win. The people that are non-winners, that are losers, you let something happen to you and it stops you. A winner, they don't never stop. It might slow them down, but they don't never stop. I'll never stop. Never. You understand? Never. Don't ever stop. Don't ever stop. So dealing with that in the industry, so when people have seen my face, people know who I am and I don't know them. People know who you are before you get where you're going. And I had encountered, the person, and I had to ask someone else, what was this, did y'all experience this with this individual? And they say, yeah, that's what they like to do. They like to intimidate people. So, sometimes you can be in a situation and you can, because I know me. Sometimes I might put a little extra thought in it. You know what I'm saying? Because when I was in the room and then you see my name in the book as I'm doing a class, and you realize I didn't need you. You realize that you don't stop this show. You don't stop me. Don't let nobody stop you. You don't stop me. I make my own way. You know what I'm saying? So I had to ask someone else, and I'm never ashamed to ask the question. I don't care how stupid you think it is. If I don't know what I'm gonna ask, and so I asked, and I asked, is this something that you've dealt with? Have other people said this? And they say absolutely yes. So I was correcting, their actions and what they were doing of trying to intimidate me and make me feel some type of way. And I stopped it. I stopped it in its tracks. You want to talk? Go ahead. What you got to share? What you want? You got it? Good. Thank you. I don't do that. So I've dealt with it. So don't let that stop you in the industry. It's not fair. It's not right. And you shouldn't have to deal with it to go where you're trying to go, to do what you're trying to do. And it shouldn't even be something that's happening. It shouldn't be something that's happening. And even if it's going to happen, it should not be as prevalent as it is. Like, you can't use me for certain stuff and then you don't want me to be the face of your company. Like, if you wanted this to be the face of your company, get you a black ambassador. Get you somebody that got some dark skin naturally. That's what y'all could have did. You welcome. You welcome for the thought behind that. Because I'm sure they're going to do it again and they're going to do it the right way. Yeah. You could have got you a dark skinned person. What you want? You want a Latino? You want a Hispanic? You want an Indian? What you want? Pick. We got choices. What you want? What you want? You could have had it. All three. But you decided to do something like that. That's what you decided to do. So everything you get is what you deserve. Because it was so many other ways you could have did this besides photoshopping the face black. You could have found you some models. Okay? You could have found you some models. Even if you didn't want them as your brand ambassador, because some people think we only good for the talent but not for the face. You could have got you some models and did that. Maybe you should even put the stuff on their nails instead of holding in the thing, because we can't see it. I can't see that. How? Help me understand. How? You can't see that? I don't understand. And a photographer, whoever edited this, they should have been fired off GP, off of how they posted it. Not even what's